Hello everyone. Our today's topic of discussion is integrated marketing communication, that is IMC. IMC is a concept under which a company carefully integrates and coordinates its many communication channels to deliver a clear and consistent message. IMC is an integration of all marketing tools, approaches, and resources within a company which maximizes impact on the consumer minds, resulting in maximum profit at minimum cost. The American Association of Advertising Agencies defines IMC as a comprehensive plan that evaluates the strategic role of a variety of communication disciplines and combines these disciplines to provide clarity, consistency, and maximum communication impact. The American Association of Advertising Agencies defines IMC as a comprehensive plan that evaluates the strategic role of a variety of communication disciplines and combines these disciplines to provide clarity, consistency, and maximum communication impact. We'll now be discussing the historical background of IMC. A term coined in 1989, Integrated Marketing Communications, that is IMC, began as a need to focus advertising efforts across several different promotional methods. The need for an unified approach arose as a result of businesses realizing there were other more efficient and cost effective ways to reach customers. To achieve consistency, businesses had to establish a strong common brand identity across all of their marketing communications. This meant identifying a brand voice, tone, and style that could be used to tie together the message seen in a print advertisement with that of a radio advertisement. This unified practice was the beginning of combining several marketing disciplines together with the goal of leveraging each communication channel's strength. Let us now discuss the tools of integrated marketing communications. The IMC process generally begins with an integrated marketing communication plan that describes the different types of marketing, advertising, and sales tools that will be used during campaigns. These are largely promotional tools which include everything from search engine optimization tactics and banner advertisements to webinars and blogs. Marketers must also decide on appropriate combination of traditional and digital communications for their target audience to build a strong brand consumer relationship. It is important that marketers ensure their messaging is consistent and credible across all communication channels. Let us now discuss benefits of integrated marketing communication. Marketers can clearly and effectively communicate their brand's story and messaging across several communication channels to create brand awareness. IMC is also more cost effective than mass media since consumers are likely to interact with brands across various forums and digital interfaces. It creates a competitive advantage for companies looking to boost their sales and profits. IMC immerses customers in communications and help them move through the various stages of the buying process. IMC can be instrumental in creating a seamless purchasing experience that spurs customers to become loyal, lifelong customers. We'll now be discussing the IMC planning process. This consists of so many steps, and these steps go like this. Number one, you have to know your target audience. That is, you should know who your target audience is, who your target customer is, from where does he come, or actually knowing about the demographics of your customer, of your target audience is all about step number one. Now let us come on to step number two. It is about developing a situation analysis. Now, situation analysis, what does it say? It says we have to study when, how, and how much, where the things are going to take place. Let us come on to step number three. This talks about determining marketing communication objectives. For what actually the IMC is going to take place, this step number 3 is all about this. Now let us come on to step number 4. This is about determining your budget. The money from which you are going to organize IMC activities plays a vital role. So therefore, this step number 4 is a very vital and important step in IMC planning process. Now step number 5, this is about strategies and tactics that you are going to frame for IMC planning and getting the results very effectively done. Now the final step, that is step number 6. This is about evaluating and measuring the results of your planning of the things that you have planned for. Let us now discuss various reasons for the growing importance of IMC. For growing importance of IMC, various reasons or various shifts can be attributed. And these shifts are: number 1, from media advertising to multiple forms of communication. Number 2, from mass media to more specialized media which are centered on a specific target audiences. Number 3, from a manufacturer dominated market to a retailer dominated consumer controlled market. Next, from general focus advertising and marketing to data based marketing. Next, from low agency accountability to greater agency accountability, particularly in advertising. Next, from traditional compensation to performance based compensation. Next, from limited internet access to 24/7 internet availability and access to goods and services. Let us now consider importance of IMC. Through IMC, you can get or receive better results as compared to advertising. Creative consistency is there throughout the channels when you use integrated marketing communication. And overall cost is saved when you use this IMC. It aligns with customer preferences. Let us now discuss barriers to integrated marketing communications. There are many obstacles which restrict IMC, including functional roadblocks, stifled creativity, time scale conflicts, and a lack of management know how. Some organizational structures isolate communication, data, and even managers from each other. For example, the PR department often doesn't report to marketing. And moreover, an advertising agency may not be so enthusiastic, for example, about developing a creative idea generated by, say, a PR or a direct marketing consultant. So, these could be some of the barriers to integrated marketing communications. Thank you for watching the video. My next video will be on branding.